Did you know the foods you eat can affect the way you feel? So how do you know which nutrients and other compounds in foods can increase levels of the body's feel-good chemicals? Registered dietitian and nutritionist Neva Cochran has the breakdown for us. I'm very interested in what you have to say about this because I'm very into clean eating and feeling better, but I think there's a lot that goes into it outside of food.
Right. Well, you have to eat a nutritionally adequate, balanced diet. You have to get exercise. You have to get plenty of sleep. All of those things are going to affect how you feel and your mood.
Yes.
So you can't take poor lifestyle habits and throw one of these foods on it and think that suddenly you're going to have a great mood and feel better.
Exactly.
But having said that, there are certain foods that do have certain properties or ingredients in them that can boost your mood.
All right. Well, give us some examples.
Well, chocolate. I seem to always have chocolate. Chocolate's good for everything. But one thing that chocolate has in it is a compound called phenylethylamine, and it's what stimulates that falling in love feeling. So that makes you feel good. But it also raises Yes, it raises the levels of endorphins in the body, and people know about endorphins. They're like the feel-good chemicals that are released when you exercise. So also chocolate melts lower than body temperature, 90 to 93 degrees. So it has that really pleasurable sensation when you put it in your mouth and it immediately melts.
Yes, it does. I love that. That's awesome.
And so the next one is tea, and tea has an amino acid that it's predominantly found in tea called theanine, and theanine causes relaxation in the body, so that's one of the ways it can help your mood. But in addition, tea has caffeine, not as much as coffee, like a third to a half what coffee has, but caffeine increases alertness, it can make you feel more energized, and it can promote a good mood. So in moderation.
Does it have to be a hot tea, or can it be cold?
No, it can be cold too. It can be. And so I have loose tea, I have tea bags, so tea. Tea is good.
I love tea.
Now, the next one these are carbohydrate foods. So we have the pasta, the rice, the bagel, the bananas. So whether it's complex or simple, carbohydrates cause a reaction to happen in the body. Actually, what happens is tryptophan, which is an amino acid, which isn't really in carbohydrate, but tryptophan enters the brain when you have a big carbohydrate load for a meal or a snack without protein. And once you do that, the tryptophan in the brain is converted to serotonin. And serotonin is a calming neurotransmitter, so it calms and relaxes you. So lots of carbohydrate will have the effect of calm.
Carbs make me really happy.
Yes,
I love carbs.
And that's one reason that women sometimes crave carbohydrates, like certain times of the month, is because
you're needing some happiness. You're needing some leaven with those carbohydrates. I get it. All right, what do we have here?
Okay, protein. Protein increases alertness. So we have proteins like in eggs, in salmon, or other meats, and in nuts. Particularly, there have been studies that show that protein eaten at breakfast will help elevate your mood. And so that's my last one, is breakfast. Studies have found that eating breakfast increases your alertness, it makes you feel better, makes you have a better mood. It also makes you think better and function better. So whether you're a student or going to work, breakfast is great. And so I've combined here a lot of these aspects, like we have yogurt with berries, so you've got some protein and some fiber, and also the whole grain toast with the peanut butter. So a good breakfast is one of the most important things you can do to get your day off to a good start and help your mood.
A cup of coffee is not going to cut it.
Not just a cup of coffee by itself.
I'm preaching to myself.
No.
Thank you so much. These are all great ideas, and it's so important to get all this nourishment to keep us feeling happy.
Absolutely.
Feeling good about ourselves. Okay, you can get more from Neva by going to our website. It's thebroadcasttv.com, and then click on today's links.